Like we always do with this time. I got to shine.
Welcome to SoccerBeats.com, where music and football collide. This week we're going to start off with music again. So does Lil Wayne deserve Christina Milian?
I don't know what he's like as a person.
But
to look at,
Who cares?
to look at, no.
What
Hell,
make drama?
hell
Absolutely
no.
not. We got to know in the right hand corner.
Hell no.
Looks wise, not a chance. And personality wise, even less of a chance.
Okay, that's two no's.
Oh, drama.
What do you think?
Well, if you look past, like, they went past girlfriends, they're, like, really beautiful and stuff like that. To be honest, I think Christina Milian is, like, stupid for going out with Lil Wayne.
C'est ma club, mon shit, ma dose, ma weed, ma coke, mon speed, mon crack, ma musique, ma club.
Go-to song of the moment.
I go a little bit different, a little bit outside the box,
Okay.
a little bit cultural with Stromae, formerly of Allure and Don's fame, and Papute, great tune, great video as well.
Stromae's always been going strong. Yeah, a lot of good tunes throughout the years. Belgian artist, so great. Amo?
For me, it's going to be Benjamin Francis Leftwich, Atlas Hands, and a remix by Thomas Jack. It's a tune and a half. So
Yeah, we'll leave all these links down below. And then, Alex?
But I kind of have, like, two at the moment.
Okay.
One is The Weeknd. It's a version of Michael Jackson's Dirty Diana. Okay. It's really good. And then, since today's, like, Nigerian independence, I thought I should throw a bit of, like, Afrobeat in there. So I'll say, because I haven't listened to Nigerian music in ages, so I'll just say Wizkid for now. So...
Wizkid?
Yeah, Wizkid.
Nigerian Independence Day. You heard it here, Wizkid. Very good. So now we're going to go on to the football bit of the show. I'm going to ask you, Amo, big article in The Guardian today about Jorge Mendes, the super agent, one of the biggest agents in the world.
Controversial character.
Controversial character. He's, I think, Jose Mourinho's agent, Di Maria, Ronaldo,
James Rodriguez.
James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez. Do you think agents are ruining football at the moment?
Well, you know, I like to sit on the fence. I'm going to sit on that fence again. It's in between. Like Jorge Mendes, he is a controversial character. He makes a mint off his players, but his players are still performing to like the highest levels. He's got Di Maria, Ronaldo, James Rodriguez, so he's affecting them positively. Whereas then you find different like agents that, like Rooney trying to leave United twice was down to his agent just putting different thoughts into his head, trying to get more money out of him.
I'm firmly off the fence. I think agents, they've always thinking of themselves, their own means, and always trying to corrupt for their own financial gain. And you look at the sort of third party issue, like with Tevez and Mascherano, it caused so much consternation across the English league. It's just, and then you look at the fees that you have to pay agents, and they're finding these young players when they're young and impressionable. They're very naive, and then these big agents come in, swoop in, like predators, and just sign them up, and then they're done for the next couple of years as long as their contract lasts. You look at the likes of Machado or Rodrigo now playing for Valencia on loan, and you've got Gomez as well.
And they're owned by, what's the guy's name? He also owns Valencia. He has the biggest stake in Valencia, I think 70%. He's from Singapore. He also set up Salford City, was it?
He said it's a philanthropic.
He says it's philanthropic. He's invested into that with the class of '92, which is people like Gary Neville, Phil Neville,
Giggs,
Scholes, but all ex-Man United players. Are people like Lim, are they ruining the sport? Is it right to invest in people, to buy people and own ownership of footballers? Or is that just a step too far? Amo Fiki?
I think it's a step too far.
I think you should be sort of freedom to move between clubs if the offers are there. I think the idea of loyalty to a club, like you look at the likes of Giggs, you look at a lot of the United players, they spent their entire career at United. Now that was before the big age of agents, and now you don't see players at clubs for much longer than a year, 2 years.
It's wrong in the sense that, like, you're not giving them the freedom they want. It's kind of like slavery in a way. So,
well, my point of view is, my dream was always to be a football agent. I played football all through my youth, wasn't good enough. I'd like to be a football agent. It's the best way to be closest to football and at the same time make a good living, and you can promote footballers' careers further and get them to better clubs all the time, which they wouldn't be able to do without an agent. So that's my view on it. Next, also talking about the topic of money, Alan Pardew, is he doing good enough in Newcastle right now? Last year Newcastle got €77 million, or maybe it was pounds, I'm not sure, in television money, and they lost 19 games in the league. Is television money ruining football the same way certain people think agents are ruining football?
Yeah, in a way, like it promotes the league even more. It brings more money into the league, so that means the quality of the league can be better or whatever. You know, it can be hyped up. But like in Spain, Barcelona and Real Madrid take just a ridiculous percentage of television money, which means they'll always stay as the elite clubs. Whereas the Premiership, they try to balance it out more, but it's crazy money for a team like Newcastle.
You're talking 94 million, blah 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 million, and you're like kind of like, it's kicking a ball, like, you know.
So at the end of the day, it's kicking a ball in a net. Is it? It's not worth the money.
No.
JD?
I think in order for football to survive, there has to be this sort of influx of revenue from the TV money. In terms of Pardew has not performed. He has to go. The amount of money he's spent this season, hasn't got his team in gear, seems to have lost the fans. I think any time if a manager gets .com, they're in serious trouble. Sackpardew.com is ballooning around St James's Park. So
build momentum.
It's serious momentum. It's like a freight train. There's no stopping at this stage. I think he has to go. In terms of football money, or in terms of television money, as long as it's spread evenly and everyone's got a decent share, I think it's ultimately a positive thing, because they can bring through the youth teams. They improve. The infrastructure of all the clubs is being improved as a result.
But do you think clubs are now getting paid huge amount of money for failure? Cardiff City went down last year. They got paid 55 million for coming last. Alright, next topic. Champions League top goal scorer. We know Raúl holds the record so far. But Ronaldo and Messi are only 3 behind. Both of them are only 3 behind. So, Amo, Messi or Ronaldo first?
Ronnie all the way.
Ronaldo's going to
He's the
make
main
it.
man for Raúl.
Is anyone going for Messi? Are you going for Messi?
I'm going for Messi.
You're going to go for Messi.
I think with the structure that Barcelona have, the players that he has around him, you look at the goal he scored, the sort of almost telepathy between Iniesta and Messi, simple 1-2, beautiful finish. Any chance he gets, he's going to score.